Hey guys, it's Cara, aka The Pretty Little Lawyer, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by, and if this is not your first time here, thank you so much for coming back. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I turn this Sannaheed frame into a shadow box for all of my patches that I got at homecoming this year. This was a super simple project. You can do it in about 5 minutes, and all you need is this frame, a canvas panel, a box cutter or some type of utility knife, and double-sided tape or a stronger adhesive. But like I said, it's very easy. I hope this is a helpful tutorial. Let's get into it. First thing you want to do is open up the frame and take off the back. As you can see from the instructions, this frame can be used two ways. It comes with this little block, and then the frame becomes a shadow box. So your picture is going to be at the back of this thick box. I hope I explained that well. So with a typical shadow box, you're gonna have a backing that is much more aesthetic than this. So I picked up these canvas panels from Michaels, and they did not have the size of this frame. This frame is 9 3/4 by 9 3/4. So the options they had were 10 by 10, which is what I should have gotten, but I'll show you a quick way to fix that, or a 9 by 12. I got the 9 by 12 because I only wanted to have to cut it one way, but I didn't think about the fact that it was going to be too short on one of the ends. That's okay. I took the back of the frame, I put it on the canvas, and then I used a box cutter to score the canvas on both sides, and then I just folded it and folded it until it broke off, and I had this square canvas backing. So you want to make sure you get a canvas panel, which is this thin canvas and not the thicker like pulled canvases, something thin like this that you can easily like cut and break, and that will fit in the box. So if you get the 10 by 10, you will still have to cut it down, but you can cut it down so that it perfectly fills the box. I'm going to show you what to do to fix the fact that this is a little bit too small. So now I'm just going to start adhering my items to the canvas. Make sure you get a good double-sided tape because mine is a little flimsy. So I'm actually going to be using construction adhesive, which is super severe and pretty much permanent, to adhere these patches to the canvas, but that's because my double-sided tape wasn't sufficient. I'm not sure if you can see, but there is double-sided tape on the back of this, and then I'm just putting the construction adhesive on top of that, so not directly on the patch. So if I ever want to pull the patch off, I can just pull the patch off of the tape, hopefully. But, you know, it's going to be pretty, so why would I want to take it off, you know? And there we have our canvas. So now let's assemble our shadow box. You want the plexiglass to go in first because you don't want it to be pressed against your items. So you put the plexiglass in, then you'll add the box. Then you'll add your canvas with your items. Now, if you had a canvas that's too small like I did, meaning that you did not get the 10 by 10 and cut it down to size, you got the 9 by 12 and cut it down to size, you're gonna have a little bit of gapping around the edges. So what you can do is add the matting to the back of the canvas. You don't want to add it to the front because this is all you'll be able to see of your lovely items if you put it on the front. So you want to put it on the back, and so now that creates a border. And then you'll put the back of the frame back on, and now you have a nice little shadow box. I know you can go and grab a shadow box from Michaels or somewhere else on the internet without much effort, but those shadow boxes are like 40 bucks. In my mind, that felt a little overpriced, and with a little bit of effort, you can get it for much cheaper. This was, I think, $15. These panels come in a pack of 5 for $9, but I had a 20% off coupon and a $5 voucher from Michaels, so I paid $5. So overall, this cost me somewhere between $20 and $25, which, you know, a savings is a savings, okay? I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I know you can pick up what is this called? What is this thing called?